So basically, I'm going to teach you guys how to create a player tracking compass in Minecraft, and when you step on a specific block, you get a compass if you have the tag hunter. So let's do /tag at self add hunter. Okay, and I have hunter, and I will get a compass when I step on this specific block. And if there's, when you die, the items will drop, and when you respawn, this is the spawn point. So when you respawn, it'll delete it from the world. So the speedrunner or another hunter can't pick it up, right? So first thing you gotta do is you gotta go in the chat and you gotta type this command, right? You gotta go /tag, and now you're gonna do oh, I typed the command wrong, I'm stupid. Yeah, what you need to do is you actually need to do /tag. Then if you're the speedrunner, or let's say I'm gonna add it to the person in front of me, that would be this person. I'm gonna make them the speedrunner, right? So whoever the speedrunner is, put their name here, right? And then you're gonna do add, and you're gonna type in this exact, you have to put these two capitalizations and click enter, right? I already have it, so that's not gonna happen. And then do /tag and add, and we're gonna add the hunter tag to the hunter. You would not put the same name here, is because I'm a single player world, so I can't add it to a second player. So just put the hunter's name. You can put multiple hunters, so I could have hunter number 1, or whatever their name is, their Minecraft name, right? And you click add hunter. I already have that, so that's why it's not adding it to me. It's because I already have it on. So now the first command you're gonna do is, this is the when the hunter dies, what happens is, this is where all these commands are what check if you're standing on the block, and if you are, it'll give you a compass and set this as the world spawn point. Because the way we're doing this is we're using a compass tracker, so it'll track me if I have the hunter tag. Okay, so the thing is, we need a command to check if I'm on the block, a command to give me the compass when I stand on the block, a command to set this as the spawn point, so when you die, you don't spawn right on top of the speedrunner. And this one is just when you die, it clears the compass that's on the ground, right? So first thing you're gonna need is a comparator, a repeater, command block. You don't need all three, remember, you can just change it from here. So you just need a command block. You can do that by doing /give at self command block, like that, and you get yourself a command block, right? Now first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get a command block, place it down, and change it to it's gonna be on impulse on default. Change it to repeat, and change redstone to always active. Alright, I'm breaking that because I already have the command in here. And make sure it's unconditional, and you're gonna type in this command: execute all players at A, and you're gonna do square brackets, and the tag equals hunter. This checks. This is what this command did in the beginning. Here, it added the hunter tag to the hunter. Okay, yeah. So if you have the tag hunter, it's gonna run this command after here at the player. That's what these three tildes mean. It tracks my exact position. So it's gonna run this command right here at my position. So now the command is, it's gonna test for block. So what that's doing is it's testing for a block at a specified coordinate that I put. So I'm testing for a block in relative position to me. I'm putting my x coordinate as whatever my x coordinate is, my y coordinate -1. So right now my y coordinate is 4, right? My y coordinate -1 would be 3. So that would be this block right here. This block right here, that block, would be the block right beneath my feet. If I don't have that -1 there, it's going to test that block, and that's not what I want to test. I don't want to test there. I'm always going to get air, okay, because you can't stand inside of a block unless you're glitching, right? So you need to have that -1 after the tilde. No space, nothing. There's no need for a space or anything. No spacing, right? Then put your last tilde, and now this does not have to be Bedrock. This can be whatever you want, but you cannot make it a common block. Alright, I use Bedrock because you can't get that in survival, but look, I will just get the compass because I'm standing on top of grass no matter where I go, right? And if I keep jumping, I'm just gonna keep getting compasses if I'm a hunter. So you need to change this to a unique block, such as Bedrock. You can really use whatever you want as but it has to be unique. It cannot be just a block that you can get in survival. Very easily get it. You can't just, it has to be very unique and it can't be anywhere else in the world, right? So that's your first command, right? I'm gonna just put it up here in case you still want to type it. I'll probably put it in the description too, so check it first. Alright, so next thing, you're gonna put your comparator down, facing that way. You don't need to click it at all, right? All you do is place it down, right? Boom. Now you're gonna want to take a repeater and you're gonna face it out. This needs to be a repeater. It cannot be redstone. It needs to be a repeater. Now you don't need to add these little tags. It's just easier for me to make the program if I have everything organized. Right? So right now this is your. Remember, this is testing if I'm standing on the bedrock, right? Or whatever block you chose. And if you are, then it's gonna give the closest person to this command block. You put this underground, just so you know. You put this underground. But I'm just putting it up here so I don't have to dig down, right? So you're gonna give the closest player to this command block, which would be whoever's standing there, but this will be underground. And they have to have the tag hunter. So the speedrunner can't step on this block and get a compass, alright? You have to have the hunter tag. Now, it'll give the closest player that has the tag hunter a compass. This compass will automatically track the speedrunner, sorry. And then this one doesn't need to be, this needs redstone impulse, right? These two, just regular chain command blocks, needs redstone, and this one on always active and chain. None of them conditional. Now this is your first one. You're gonna do spawn point at A. Now this is my world spawn. My world spawn is right there, right? You can change it to whatever you want, right? Let's say I want my world spawn to be, let's say 3, 4, 10, right? I can change this to 3, 4, 10. So now my world spawn is 3, 4, 10. For the players, not the world spawn. It's for each of the players, right? Then this is the last one. I mean, you need this one and you need this one. You don't necessarily need this one. This one is just a really nice one to have. It makes your world look really nice and clean, right? And then your last command, this is to clean up the compass on the ground. It's /kill space at E. Now we're checking that the type is an item. So what an item is like, it's like, not if it's in your hand. This is an item. It's on the ground, right? So we're basically gonna get rid of that item. If the type is an item and the name, which would be, see, it says compass, that's what we're going to delete. That's what we're gonna kill, right? Now, that's your commands for getting the compass to the players and making sure that when they die, they get another one, and it removes it from the world, right? Now, this is the command that allows it to track the speedrunner. See how it's tracking me? The reason I'm able to step on here and get the compass is because I have both the hunter and the speedrunner role. Oh, I'm messing me up. Yeah. So, I have both the hunter and speedrunner role. You'd only add it to once to each player. I'm just doing this because I'm in a single player mode, right? Now, we're gonna do the one that allows you to track the speed run, right? You're gonna do you don't need to put slash, it's just execute space every player. So we're gonna execute this command at all the players, right? But out of every player, it's the only ones that'll have this command run are the ones with the tag speedrun. And we're gonna do that at their coordinates, and we're gonna set the world spawn at their coordinates. Okay? That's on repeat and always active and unconditional. This is what allows you to track the player with the compass. Now this one is ticking area. What this one is basically when you run too far, the chunks will start to unload behind you to speed up Minecraft, right? So what you need to do is you need to add this ticking area. You need to add circle space tilde space tilde space tilde 2, not the S, right? So what this does is as I run over here, it's adding a ticking area that what this does is it keeps this chunk running, right? So it doesn't unload and speed up, right? So what this will do is if there's, let's say the hunter is all the way over there and I'm over here, right? The chunks are unloading, okay? And what's happening is your compass will stop working because I'm in a loaded chunk, he's in a loaded chunk, but we're in between because there's an unloaded chunk in between us. Which what that does is means the compass won't track me anymore because I'm too far away. But if I add this ticking area on repeat and always active, it constantly creates a ticking area around everyone, right? So wherever I run, I start adding ticking areas and deleting old ones for each player. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. You can reassign by doing /tag. Oh, I need to fix these signs. Those are useless. It's /tag and whatever player you want. And if you want to remove a tag, let's say I want to do it to myself, I want to remove the tag hunter, and I'm going to do /tag at self remove speedrunner. Right, so now I have no tags. So I'm not going to get a compass, and I'm not going to get tracked. Right? It's going to track the world spawn, or wherever I was last. Right? So now I'm going to do to whoever the hunter, the speedrunner is, /tag, and let's say I am the speedrunner. Speedrunner. So now I've added the tag speedrunner, right? So now I have the speedrunner. This will start tracking me. I haven't figured out how to do multiple speedrunners. So right now it's only one speedrunner and however many times per speedrunner, right? Let's do /tag at self remove speedrunner /tag hunter. Right, so now when I have the hunter tag, I'm able to get a compass that tracks the speedrunner, but right now there's no speedrunner, so nothing's gonna get tracked. Right? The compass is just tracking where the spawn point, the world spawn, was last set before the tag was replaced. This one. See where it sets the world spawn? Well, as soon as I remove the speedrunner tag, the set world spawn is still set to that position. Okay? So it's not going to remove it. So it's still going to be there. So it's going to be tracking the last place it was if you have no speedrunners. When the speedrunner dies, the tag doesn't get removed, so they still will have the tag, okay? But I'm assuming you guys are doing 1 life or however many lives you're doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.